Well, hello there. Welcome to the Generational Gamer. Retro Fighters sent me this controller, the Mantis. You're gonna love this. For the PlayStation 4 and PC. Now, to use it as intended is so boring. So with the stuff they send me, I usually try to put it on something else. And that's what I'm gonna do in this video as well. First, I'm gonna unbox it, and after the unboxing, I will try to connect it to stuff it's not intended for. Now, it uses X input, so it should work with the MiSTer without any problems. And since it says PS4, my PS4 is sitting in my son's bedroom, so I'm not gonna go in there and use it, but I am gonna connect it to my PS5. Now, if you don't already know, PS4 controllers will work on a PS5, but only on PS4 games. So, Yakuza is the way to go. I love those games. Anyway, let's start with the unboxing. So, it's got this little tab right here. You pop that out, you pull this back. Let's see if there's any tape on there. There is some tape. So, let's start this off. We get USB-C to USB-A. A manual. Oh, you can put it in D input mode as well. Okay. Okay. And the controller itself. So these are the programmables back here. I like the clear. The buttons feel good. It's a little small for my hand. I mean, look at this. I could like grab the whole thing. Let me go grab a DualShock. So here is this controller. Let's compare it to a PS4 controller. So this is what it's supposed to replace. And all things considered, it's about the same size, but without the prongs on either end. Same deal with the PS5 controller. So here, take a look. This is it sitting on the PS5. And it's basically just missing the wings. So push that out of the way. Let's look at the PS4. Same deal. Compare that with the Defender. This is for PS2 or PS1 or PS3. Basically same thing, it's just missing the wings. So I don't know if that's going to be fun to control like that. It does have the button right here. You got your home button, which would be your PlayStation button. All the other buttons in there, and the programmables on the back. Quite frankly, I have little intent to use this on the PS5. Or the hell, even the PS4. Oh, I just pushed the button and look at it, it's blinking. It wants to find a home. Okay, we will give it a home. Connecting the controller should be as easy as just plugging in the USB connection to the PS5. So let's do that right now. And the USB-C connection goes into the controller and press home. And it looks like we are in fact connected. And as I stated earlier, you cannot use the DualShock 4 on PS5 games. Fortunately, Yakuza 0 doesn't suffer from that fate. Unfortunately, I'm in a very story-driven area, so this was not a good game to pick. But I really do like this game, and I am controlling it with the Mantis. So let's pick something else, shall we? Yes. So if you don't recognize this game, it is Ketsui. It is a Japanese game. It's kind of expensive. I've never seen it on sale for less than $30 on the PlayStation Store, at least in the US. I've never tried any other regions, but I figured a shoot 'em up is perfect to test out this controller. And as you can see, I have no trouble controlling it. Take about 40 seconds to watch some of my terrific gameplay. But take a look, and I will be back in those 40 seconds. Let's shift gears towards the MiSTer now. I've done several videos on how to use your very own cartridges on the MiSTer, or, in the case in this video, how to use an optical disc-based game on your MiSTer. Now you could just load the CD, but you're going to be waiting a while. Image the thing, and then play the game from there. Let me quickly show you how to do that. This is from a previous video. What we're going to do here is create the image file from a real disc. So, this is what you do. Put the disc in the drive. It can be any kind of optical drive reader. Now, keep in mind this type of thing also works on PlayStation 1 and 2, Sega CD, and works pretty much on any early CD or early DVD based console. So as you can see, we've got the disc here, it's ready to go, it's registered. Now I'm going to assign it to the desktop, and then we're going to continue. I did speed it up about 28 times. So once we're finished, remove the disc. Once your MiSTer is started and you have a Bluetooth adapter connected, hit the F11 key on your keyboard. That should initiate the Bluetooth pairing mode. And it's done. Let's define the keys on the controller, at least the basic ones. Anything that you don't want to define, just hit the space bar, and when you're done, hit enter. So this is Raiden Project. It includes Raiden 1 and 2. I bought it when it was still cheap because it was a launch game. In fact, I still have the rectangular box for it. It's a little messed up, but nothing's perfect. I bought it used. Anyway, this is how I set up my buttons here. And this is 100% on the Mantis. And I'm going to show some gameplay. Now, the gameplay that's not great is primarily due to me. I love this game. In fact, Raiden is the one that got me into shoot 'em ups in the first place. Very cool game. I also covered this on the Nintendo Switch when it came out as an arcade archive, but for right now, this is gameplay using the Mantis on the MiSTer. I am having no trouble controlling this game with this controller. In fact, I'm actually using the analog stick to navigate around. Now I'm going to quickly switch over to Raiden 2. Realistically, they're the same game. Just Raiden 2 has a few extras in it, like the purple weapon, which is my favorite, the blue and red return. Now I didn't use the blue in this video because I think the red weapon is better because of the spread, but I really do like the purple weapon for the next game, so that's what I'm going to focus on. Let's switch over to that. Raiden 2 is the perfect evolution of the first game, and it controls just as you would expect here with this controller. Again, no issues whatsoever. There's my cool purple weapon, by the way, and you can see it grabs onto everything like an ecto beam. Anyway, if you can get Raiden Project at a good price, go for it. Like I said, I have the long box, and I bought it back when Raiden 3 came out. Now you can get Raiden 1 as part of the arcade archive on either PlayStation or Switch. I don't think Raiden 2 is available on anything right now besides this. But realistically, if you want to play any of these games, they're all pretty much the same with better graphics each time. Raiden 5 is probably my least favorite out of all of them, but if you get Raiden 4, you really will not be disappointed, and I've covered that in the past. So, without further ado, let's wrap up this video. I have almost every controller in the Retro Fighters line. and I really like them. My absolute favorite is the Defender, so I'm going to compare the Mantis to that. And it just so happens they're both PlayStation controllers. Now, the only real downside of the Mantis that I can find is the fact that it is for smaller hands. It does not have the wings of the modern controllers. That's it. That's the only gripe I have with the thing. It even came charged. Works just like a PlayStation controller. Perfect for those who no longer have working DualShocks. But that's my opinion. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments below, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if it's on Rumble, follow. Have a good one.